But I ain't here to fight them. I got everything to lose. Cheat codes and data, but I don't need those. I ain't playing by the rules. I ain't playing with you. With the sins of you. I ain't playing with you. I ain't playing with you. With these hands are tight. We ain't eating. Let's make with the daydream. You can't need to eat. I ain't eating in 8 weeks. And my mouth is watering like a steak.
Today, from Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, it's Week 10 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Washington Commanders.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Today we hit double digits, Week 10, and we've got a good one in store as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. They're the Commanders for their first drive of the game. And leading the charge, we get a look at their 6-year quarterback.
And for how good he is throwing the ball, it's his running that makes him so dangerous. He had a couple of touchdowns on the ground in last week's game, so we'll see what they dial up for him for this one.
Throwing on first down. Darby flushed out right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Y'all hear me stream, man. This year I like that. Subs up, man.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure. And he can't find anywhere
I'm
to
gonna
go.
fucking Olin some old shit.
The sun right
Yeah, that is.
in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He's got a man complete. A huge play there for Washington. 41
And make sure y'all like up in the stream, chat.
Receiving this season, that
And
catch
sub
is
up in the
going
new
to add
stream,
to his
chat.
total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
I just downloaded Madden 24 like 5 minutes ago, chat. I'm bringing y'all all content.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Darby being chased out left. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. Pretty darn good, as you see right there on your screen.
I'll echo that. Darn good. 2 touchdowns, right? And the ability to be in sync with each other, right? To understand that he's going to be where the quarterback expects him to be when the ball's thrown.
To throw on 2nd down. Darby, that is taken in by the tight end Fant. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
And this is a game where you don't envy a defensive coordinator. This is what you have to game plan against all week. This offense is #1 in the NFL in passing, and they're clicking here early as they get a completion there for a 1st down.
He's got it.
Yeah,
Touchdown,
sure.
Commanders.
Straight to the bar, chat.
De'Ami Brown.
Straight to the bar.
His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Commanders
Come on, man.
jump on top with the game's first score here
This
this
ain't no rookie
afternoon.
mode or none of that, chat.
Looking sharp
This
on
ain't
that
no
first
rookie
drive. These
mode or
guys, of
none of
course,
that.
coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this
Some
game,
old
don't you?
book.
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there. That nice opening drive because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
Oh, man, straight to the bar, man. Straight to the bar.
Out is their quarterback with his offense to take over once more. He had the touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll search for another score as they begin here with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Darby rolling to his right. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
Yeah, sure.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Yeah, sure.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10. Back to 41. Back to throw. Darby forced out to his left. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards in the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
Now 2nd and 3. Off play action. Darby on the move to his left. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
Facing 2nd and short, that gives you a chance to go for a bigger play through the air. But I think he said to himself, why not just handle this one? Get all the yards you needed and then some, and made that snap a huge success.
They go play action here on 1st down. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got it. Touchdown, Washington.
Straight to the bar, man.
A 24-yard touchdown. And the Commanders had 6 to their lead. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense had no answer for that right there.
What the hell? It's not on no rookie mode. I gotta keep saying that shit.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's thrown a couple of touchdown passes already in this 1st quarter, and now looking for more as his guys begin 1st and 10. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. The play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Darby. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That shit might be an interception.
Eagle defense.
That shit
In this
might be
game,
an
they're ranked number
interception.
22 in the NFL against the pass, Charles.
It's really difficult to prepare for this team. This is the #1 overall passing team in the NFL. But it shouldn't be hard to get excited about playing against them. The ultimate test going against that unit.
And that's why you and I are excited to broadcast this game.
Yes, sir.
Calling it a very strong gain of 24. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Flush. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders.
Straight to the bar.
Taking it in
Straight
from
to the
7
bar.
yards away. And the Commanders are able to add on to
Straight to the
that
bar.
lead.
Oh, shit. Straight to the
Week
bar.
after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
I don't have a team. I got y'all YouTube. Agent. But, share thing. Bruh, hold up. Hold up real quick, Jared. I hate that man.
He's not only thrown a couple of touchdown passes in this first half, he's run for one as well, as he'll start again with a first down. Throwing to start the drive. Darby flushed out right. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
The zone is that? I didn't even know that. In that case,
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And with a play clock at 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On 1st down, Darby buying time, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense. They kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Escaping the pressure right. And they worked as well upfield across the 45. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
No shortage of impressive moments from him thus far. Now he's halfway to the century mark, and we're still in the first half. There's been no answer for his running ability so far by the defense. I can't wait to see what adjustments they'll have to make during the halftime break.
Now a play fake here on first down. Pressure comes and down it goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second. Looking to throw. Darby eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be caught downfield by Fant. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back. But now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
This now a 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Darby. That is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare.
I'm 9 out of 12.
He's been on
that
this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence. Does a great deal for your team. Gives them a lead, and they feel really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration.
It's going to be intercepted. Gary Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to have great field position here.
They keep blessing me, bro. My O-line some ass, bro.
He's certainly not been afraid to
My
take some
O-line
chances
is fucking
downfield. It's
ass.
paid off for him a couple of times.
You know where is
Not so
you know where is
fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said.
What the
He's
fuck
been
are they
off
on
a couple of
me?
times, so his aggressiveness.
Bro, I'm 9 out of 13 for passing. I'm 9 out of 13, child.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. And he's connected on a couple of touchdown passes so far, but did have the interception on the previous drive. As he begin here again. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Got him in. It's Brown. 2 yards on the pickup there, and that will bring up second down. Looking to throw. Darby. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 22 yards there, a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a...
Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. Last play, they went over 20 yards. This time, they topped 30.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
Now a throw in the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Now here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
They'll look to throw again. He'll buy some time right. This caught by Fant toward the sideline. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. Quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make the play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
Flush to his right. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A great effort there. as the first half is winding down. And the Commanders will extend their lead here just before halftime.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
So here is Washington now to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak and right now looking good in this one as well. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Back to throw. Darby steps away to his left. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
His running ability has been an extra dimension to their game plan thus far. For once, though, he didn't create any magic against the front. It was prepared for him to try and take off.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Darby dancing to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. That's Azeez Al-Shaair getting through for the sack that time. I'm sure a lot of time was spent in the locker room, Charles, and talking with his defense about setting a tone here in the 3rd quarter when you're down on the scoreboard. A sack like that, maybe that can get him going.
Yeah, you have to believe exactly what you just said. And they got together and said, let's be some change agents here. Let's go ahead and turn things around. Let's be the force that gets us going here in the 2nd half and puts us in a position to find a way to win the game. It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner.
And the Washington offense heading out. The 3rd quarter has not been kind to them. After they built that lead at intermission, they've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply execution? How much of that is maybe you lose your edge a little bit because you've got a lead? And you do have to credit the other team some because they've made some adjustments to start to slow them down. Can they find those counters now? Those extra plays or plays they haven't run that'll be effective and get them back moving again?
They'll be looking for something here, anything to seize that momentum back. And he goes down, it's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Azeez Al-Shaair picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. After the sack here, 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Darby flushed out right. And this one will be taken up. They'll spot it right at the 7. They'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Back to throw. Darby, they'll roll him out right. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Partner, even I can figure out who deserves the lion's share of credit for their lead right now because he has been terrific in a dual threat role. Really chewing up yardage and getting them points with his legs. Simply put, that defense had no way of stopping it, and that's why his side is on top.
And that one incomplete. They tried to sneak in a deep one with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's Washington with the football and the lead as we start the 4th. Now a 2nd and 10. throwing again. Darby. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Operating from the gun. Darby escaping the pressure right. And yet again, it's McLaurin. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold or did they rough the quarterback? So roughing the passer, and this is a unit, Charles. They hold their breath every time they see their quarterback go down and get hit like that.
Yeah, they understand how important these last couple of months are for this team. They can ill afford to have anything happen to him if they want to accomplish their goals.
Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Terry McLaurin, his second touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Commanders are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage. Well, I've heard you use the term put-away drive, and that right there seemed like the definition of a put-away drive.
Yeah, it certainly just pops right up out of the book, doesn't it? Because up 2 scores already, just wanted to possess the football, keep converting and picking up first downs. And if the drive ends in 3 points, that's terrific. If it ends in a touchdown, fantastic.
So out comes Washington's offense to take over. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And he'll be out right at the 35. Given 10 yards there and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the fourth, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Looking to throw. Darby eluding the pressure right. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Dodson has it. Touchdown, Commanders.
Straight to the ground.
From 17 yards out. And the Commanders have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football this one. It's Certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be
Straight to
neutral,
the
but I'm feeling their pain
bottom.
right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. It's been a dominant performance to this point, Charles, and this is probably exactly how they scripted this and envisioned it. They got a 3-score lead, fourth quarter, and a chance if they want to continue to pour it on here.
It's their call, isn't it? I mean, the way that they have taken on this game and the way that they have carried this game and have dominated this game, you're exactly right. Do what you want down the stretch. We are in the era of, hey, if you don't want us to do this to you, then you need to stop us. Their call to finish this one off.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. Well, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Back to throw. Darby. Flush to his right. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Oh, he's been fun to watch in this one. He's made a quick reads all game long and helped stake his team a huge lead. Running, passing, he's made all the right decisions. But that wasn't the right read on that one. It falls incomplete.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A gain there of 21 yards. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but the way that they passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? At this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
On 1st and 10, Darby. That's into a crowd and intercepted.
I knew he intercepted that quick.
And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. Well, I don't want to take too much away from his
Why did
performance.
I throw that, bro? It was like 4 niggas on that nigga.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field.
Bruh.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Being chased out left. The 20. And he takes it in.
A fucking 20 would be slim. That's a fucking
Their
clip.
mobile quarterback. 48 yards. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Oh, hell. Slam. I'm literally him, bro. I'm literally him, bro. I don't know how else to explain it. I'm literally him, bro. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I'm literally him.
And Washington going to come back out here to take over
Hey, Chad, I
offensively.
don't know how to
And
explain
it would seem
that
as if their
shit.
three-game winning streak is
like,
about to
I'm
go
really
to
him,
4.
like,
But still a
I
little
don't
work
know
to
how
do
I'm
as they
really
start
him.
1st and 10.
I'm calling Bill that ass right now, shit. I'm talking about Bill that ass.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Forced out to his left. This is caught. It's Brown. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 15 yards down to the 15 and a first down.
Well, they have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start, and pass plays like we just saw. They're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the fourth quarter.
And that they have in every way. And plays like that across all phases of the game, they've just been effortless for them in this one. And that's what's helped them build such a large lead and allowed them to smile as this game continues.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
To throw again, Darby. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, where our booth is here, we can see all of the writers to our left. And their post-game stories, Charles, they have been filed for some time because this game, boy, is it lopsided.
Yeah, we can see our guy Scoop. He's even got his fedora tipped over his face. I think he's taking a nap now. Nothing left to write for him, but how gratifying has it been for them to see what they've done in practice and carry it into a game and see the execution be so good. They've got to feel fantastic about what they've accomplished in this one.
Just build the ass, check. I see the score. I see the score. He's our champion.
The Washington offense set to take over.
Throwing to start the drive. Darby. Flushed out right. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
It's been a fun game for him so far, but I think he tried to do just a little too much that time. Give the defense a rare win on that snap.
2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. Darby escaping the pressure right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And got his man complete.
Yes, sir.
Big yardage
Yes,
that time
sir.
for Washington. And even 50 yards.
Yes, sir. I'm him.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did
I
they
just
get
threw
the
a
win,
fucking
but
Hail
their
Mary, check.
offense was on fire
I
in this
just threw a
ball game.
fucking Hail
And
Mary,
Burnett,
check.
no idea what the top speed is of all those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
Themselves up as a major contenders. They moved to 8-1 now on the year. And they'll get another
Give me my
road test
credits,
next
man.
week as they have to go to New
Make sure y'all
Orleans
sub
to
and
take
like up,
on
man.
the
New
Saints.
something, man.
Meanwhile, for Philadelphia, they're going the wrong way as this will drop them to 3-7 now on the
man,
year.
I see
And they'll be on the
bulldozer
road next
shit.
week as they get a date
Throwing
with the
dimes.
Jaguars in
Throwing
Jacksonville.
dimes. Oh, man.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Good. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to EASports.com. With that, we say so long from Philly.
I'm him. I just keep saying that shit. I ain't been on Madden in a break. Oh, the hell, man. What the hell? I'm turn my audio off. I ain't trying to get copyrighted. Y'all turn it up. Y'all see the record, man. I'm about to get all this back, though. Appreciate the love, man. Appreciate the support. Y'all want to see some more, make sure y'all click that bell, man. I will be going live more for Madden 24, 25, 2K, GTA, UFC, all that. So make sure y'all click that bell if y'all want to see some more content. Y'all want to see the clips and all that. But I appreciate the love, man. Y'all keep your head up. Y'all stay safe. We should catch our boys later, man. I'm live every day, too. If I ain't live on YouTube, I'm live on Twitch, man. Same as the YouTube. My YouTube is the same as the Twitch, so make sure y'all sub up, like up. Go look at them clips, too. That's on my page. Them bitches going viral right now. I ain't gonna lie. I'm touching 1K every time I throw something up there right now. But make sure y'all like and sub up. Go look at them videos and shorts. I'm gonna holler at y'all boys later. I'm live every day. If I'm not live on YouTube, I'm live on Twitch, man. I'm gonna catch y'all boys. Y'all stay up. Crash out game, man.